Bill O'Reilly here, Thursday, December 12th, 2019. You are listening to the O'Reilly Update. Here's what's happening across our nation. CNN and MSNBC under fire for refusing to air Republican Lindsey Graham's opening statement on bias at the FBI. The Inspector General says James Comey not vindicated by his report. Elizabeth Warren introduces the Blue New Deal. President Trump signs an executive order to fight anti-Semitism. YouTube cracks down on, quote, malicious insults. Also had the message on outrageous conduct by the media. But first, here's some outrageous conduct. CNN and MSNBC facing growing criticism after the outlets refused to broadcast Senator Lindsey Graham's opening statement before Congress at the Horowitz hearing yesterday. Only Fox News aired Mr. Graham's full 45-minute remarks. Instead, CNN chose to run a story mocking President Trump's rally in Pennsylvania the previous night. Senator Graham used the occasion to highlight widespread political bias at the Justice Department during and after the 2016 election, saying the FBI essentially started a, quote, massive criminal conspiracy against a sitting president, unquote. Now, Mr. Horowitz ultimately confirmed that there was a total failure from the FBI's leadership, starting at the top with James Comey. But little of that was reported by the national news agencies. More in the message of the day. Senator Elizabeth Warren introducing her Blue New Deal, claiming the Green New Deal simply isn't enough to protect the oceans. A central component of the plan calls for the total elimination of offshore drilling, the source of 30% of America's energy supply. Ms. Warren offering no details on how she plans to replace the oil. President Trump signing an executive order to stem the rise of anti-Semitism on American campuses. The new rule allows the Department of Education to cut funding for universities that promote the Israeli boycott movement, hire Holocaust deniers, or block Jewish clubs. YouTube cracking down on malicious insults and veiled threats, issuing new speech guidelines for all users. Footage can also be wiped from the network for displaying suspicious patterns of behavior. In a moment, the vanishing fairness in the media. Right back with that. You've been hearing about gold all over the news. Prices continue to climb. Not surprising, given all the warnings of a recession and the uncertainty of the upcoming election. Americans are looking for stability as a way to protect their savings and retirement. That's why I recommend you consider gold and silver as a safe haven for your savings and retirement. The company I recommend and have for years is American Hartford Gold Group. They are A-plus rated with the Better Business Bureau. Also, they make it simple and easy for you to invest in physical gold and silver. If you're listening right now, you get a free silver coin from my friends at American Hartford Gold Group. All you have to do is give them a call, 877-444-GOLD, 877-444-GOLD. Call them now to claim your free silver gift for a limited time and tell them Bill sent you. Or visit them online at www.billfreecoin.com. Again, that's 877-444-4653 or billfreecoin.com. Time now for the O'Reilly Update message of the day, the collapse of a fair press. It should be clear to any fair-minded person that President Trump has not been treated the way other presidents have been treated. After the Horowitz testimony yesterday, we now know, beyond any doubt, that powerful forces actively undermined Mr. Trump's campaign and, after he took office, his administration. Of course, the president and we, the people, did not know what the FBI was doing. Now we do. But the guilty parties will never admit wrongdoing, even though I expect some of them to be indicted over the FISA warrant fiasco. And of course, the press will not report the true story, that a president is under constant attack by the resistance of which the press is actually a part, and there are no constraints at all. The situation is out of control as the media has allied itself with the Democratic Party in order to destroy the Trump administration. So Americans who do not approve of Donald Trump, who don't like him, now have a decision to make. Do they reward a corrupt system that treats a sitting president, Mr. Trump, so unfairly by voting against him next November? Now, I know millions of Americans don't care about corruption. They just despise Trump, therefore anything goes. But I believe some voters are thinking this over. They may see that a terrible injustice to a fellow human being, not just a president, a fellow human being, should not be enabled by rewarding those who are perpetuating the injustice. With all his swagger and bluster, Donald Trump is not a sympathetic figure, but he has been grievously wronged. Only Abraham Lincoln, in the Civil War and before, was attacked as badly as Donald Trump has been. You know about the impeachment deal. You know what's going on there. You know this should never be happening, and it will vanish soon, but we'll always remember it. You know about the slander, about the libel, about the vicious attacks by the press on Donald Trump. It's one thing not to like his policies. That's fine. But to try to destroy him is not fine. You can expect in 2020 this kind of coverage to continue, more scandals to pop up. I can't tell you what's next, but I can tell you these plots are being hatched even as I speak. This is not what America should be all about. This is not what America was in the past. But the USA is changing, and not for the better, in my opinion. I'm Bill O'Reilly, and I approve that message by actually writing it. For more commentary, please visit BillO'Reilly.com and check out my new book, The United States of Trump. Directly ahead, something you might not know. Millions of Americans have been diagnosed with cancer or a serious illness. If you are one of them, and money is a problem, you're not alone. It's simple. If you own a life insurance policy of $100,000 or more, then Life Guide Partners can evaluate your coverage for free to see if you qualify for cash now when you need it the most. Be ready to take down this number. If you own a life insurance policy of $100,000 or more and you are living with a serious illness, then Life Guide Partners can evaluate your coverage free to see if you qualify for cash now. So write this number down, 1-888-GUIDE-50. Totally free to call. Get rid of those insurance premiums. Stop paying them. Consider turning that life policy into cash. The number again, 1-888-GUIDE-50. 1-888-484-3350. 1-888-GUIDE-50. Call now. Now, the O'Reilly Update brings you something you might not know. Years ago, I fought, and thank God I won, the war on Christmas that was taking place across America, all over the country. Christians and traditional Americans were taking flack for simply celebrating the holiday by saying, Merry Christmas. You'll remember that. The front line of that battle was waged in the national retail chains, where some employees were barred from initiating or greeting customers by saying the words Merry Christmas. Corporate headquarters actually ordered some workers to use more inclusive language like Happy Holidays. Those companies back in 2006 included Lowe's, Bed Bath & Beyond, Barnes & Noble, Best Buy, Macy's, Bloomingdale's, Home Depot, all restricted language surrounding the word Christmas. Many even scrub the term from their websites, selling items like family trees and keepsake ornaments. Most companies have stopped doing that because I began naming the companies and shoppers reacted negatively. Today, the war on Christmas may be over, but the battle rages on with secular America. A recent survey from Google shows a majority of small businesses use a non-Christian message like Happy Holidays. Second most popular, Season's Greetings. Well, what season are we talking about here? Now, all of this anti-Christian stuff could be a biased situation. But the real reason it's happening has little to do with Christmas and everything to do with organized religion. According to a recent Gallup poll, the percentage of Americans affiliated with a church currently stands at just 50%, down 20 points since the year 2000. The decline of church-going directly coincides with the rise of atheism and those claiming to be nothing in particular as far as religion is concerned. Despite the church-going decline, more than 90% of Americans continue to celebrate Christmas, taking the day off. So there's no reason to diminish Christmas or insult those who believe in it. Stores that embrace the holiday will attract folks who feel the same way. So Christmas is good for business. Back after this. Bill O'Reilly here. It takes vision and intelligence to protect yourself and your family in this very complicated world. That's why I'm happy to tell you about a company I recommend, Wise Foods. Freeze-dried food is a modern-day miracle. It tastes good, it's healthy, and get this, it can be stored for up to 25 years. During Superstorm Sandy, I lost power for 7 days. All my refrigerated food done. But not my food supply from Wise. You really never know what tomorrow may bring. But you can have peace of mind knowing that you'll be ready with all you need. Through the end of this month, Wise Food is clearing out inventory to make room for redesigned packaging in 2020. So go to wisefoodstorage.com to take advantage of this clearance sale and save up to 70%. Wow. As always, shipping is free from my listeners when you use Bill at checkout. That's wisefoodstorage.com. Use code BILL to save up to 70% and get free shipping. Thank you for listening to the O'Reilly Update. I am Bill O'Reilly. No spin, just facts, and always looking out for you.